Good afternoon, Mr. Anil Kumar. It was really indeed a very nice session and very interesting, relevant, recent topic for Bengaloreans attending this. Thanks for that. Just wanted to have your feedback. How did you feel about the symposium? What are your suggestions, if any? If anything has gone wrong, you have faced in the morning?
This is the first time for me attending this symposium, and I think it's quite an eye-opener that the whole project management profession is getting such good attention and focus in terms of improving its processes and systems. And it was interesting to hear one of the speakers say that generally the tendency is to focus on the execution and not on the planning. And the fact that sessions like these can actually help bring the balance together. In fact, even in the keynote address, it was indicated that how much time goes into the planning actually kind of cuts down in terms of your execution costs or time. And another interesting aspect was a project cost overrun or a time overrun is not just limited to the project itself, but its implication in terms of what the final benefit of that project was to deliver, whether it's to a society, to a corporate client, or for any end client itself. So to that extent, such a forum like this, I think, is doing a brilliant job. Like I said, I did not know about this, and maybe it should be publicized more, and I'm sure there are people who would benefit from this in various walks of the industry. And while this is, I understand, an engineering and construction symposium, hopefully there are sessions across various other sectors also that PMI can organize.
Thank you. We will expect and hope that you will make this word spread to your clients and others, that PMI is organizing such a conference every year on the engineering and construction field. That would help us. And any suggestions about the topics being covered and what we should have probably covered and may cover in the future years?
To the extent that I had seen in the first half of the day, I think this is a very good mix of what are theoretical inputs that are generic and with some case studies as well. So I think that's the best balance that the audience can learn from. And the fact that it is webcast, and I hope these are available on the net also for those who could not physically be here today, because these can be lessons for anybody across the world at any time of the year. So the fact that all this knowledge is, if it is able to be accessible, would be, if it is not already there, that would be a great step so that it's not lost in that sense.
Thank you. Hope to have your involvement continuing with the PMI activities in the future also. Look forward to seeing you again and again in the coming years, symposiums like this.
Sure, it will be my honor and pleasure. Thank you. I'd be happy to be part of this. Yeah.